At Baylor University, we're very passionate about developing our student athletes just outside of, their sport. Our job is to give them all the tools that they need to be successful once they leave our university. They need to be effective for their teams, yes, on the field, but also to help to give their teammates the encouragement and the skills that they need to be successful outside to prepare for their careers or to be servants in their churches or in their communities or in their families. And so we try to give our student athletes, the skills and the tools that they need to have that once they leave our university, to still have an impact on whatever endeavor it is that they choose to pursue once they leave our university. We have a leadership academy that our coaches enlist some of their student athletes into the academy, so the participants are selected by their coaches, and they go through the academy and they learn and just an extension of their leadership skills that they have, identifying the leadership that they have within them and how they have impacts on their teams, and then also how they can impact the community and the world around them as well. Having Tim Elmore come to our campus was a great overall experience because he was able to speak with the administrators, he was able to speak to our coaches, and then I implement our Baylor Leadership Academy, and we use the Habitudes within our sessions. So the entire department is hearing the same information, and we're kind of bridging the gap. So we're speaking the same language, we're using the same tools, and that was kind of through the Habitudes training that Dr. Tim Elmore did. So all the way from Ian, our athletic director, down to freshman student athletes, we're hearing the same language, and so it's definitely helped to have commonalities within us all speaking the same language. At Baylor, we use the Habitudes for Athletes images within our Baylor Leadership Academy. We have 3 different levels of leadership development, and we use the images in our sessions. And so, of course, the images is the talking point, and it gives our student athletes a connecting point as well for when they leave the academy in the session, and it's also a connecting point to also refer back to it. Our 3rd level, which is our highest level, can always connect back with our 1st level because they'll use the same image and they can talk about the same image versus trying to remember the exact topic or the words and the pieces that come with it. So the Habitudes for Athletes has very much an important part of our curriculum because it gives our student athletes a great talking points within the locker rooms, within SAC meetings, some of our social events, or just student athletes trying to connect with each other. So the Habitudes for Athletes images have been instrumental, yes, in our academy.